What's going on, everyone? This is Jay with Review It, and today we're doing something a little bit different. I actually got a phone call from Andrew from Do Something Every Day. Needed help with a 3D printer that he picked up off of me a couple months ago. So we're going to go over there and actually give him a hand, get it back up and running and able to 3D print items. So stay tuned and we will take a look and see what's going on with the 3D printer. See you guys soon. Alright, you guys, so we're over here at Andrew's house looking at the 3D printer. So here is the Prusa i3 3D printer in a plexiglass enclosed IKEA hack with IKEA tables. Andrew's had this for a little bit of time. So what the issue is when it goes, it's not doing a level print and not sticking, or it's digging too far into the glass or the adhesive for the 3D print to stick. So what we are looking at is the bed is not completely level, so we're going to go ahead and try to level the bed. We've got a lot more room on the right side of the bed. So we're going to go ahead and level the bed and see how it prints. Do a couple test prints, see how it goes. So what do you think, Andrew?
I think you're hitting it right on the money. That it's something I should have looked at a while ago, the difference in height on the left side versus the right side. And I only ever adjusted, say, one screw. So if I printed something and it dug in back here, I would change just that one, but I would never look at the total height. And I think that was a major mistake on my part.
Hey, well, we are definitely going to get this baby up and running. I would love to see this thing print. I haven't seen it print in a while. I used this printer for a while, did a lot of my 3D printing on this, and Andrew's been killing it on this, so definitely want to get this back up and running. So we are going to use a Allen key to measure the gap between the bottom and the bottom of the hotbed to make sure it's all even in all four corners. So the Allen key that we're using is a 5.5 millimeter. We don't have a feeler gauge laying around at the moment, so this is going to be our best bet. Something you guys can find around the house, something that's going to be exact measure for all four corners. Next, we're going to have a smaller Allen key for the top, so that really comes down to the screw or the bolt you're using on your hotbed, and a pair of pliers to hold the bottom nut so it doesn't spin. So let's go ahead and get the bed leveled up so we can test it. Alright, you guys, so we got everything leveled bed-wise, so now we're going to do a test print and see how it turns out. So right now the 3D printer is heating up the bed and also heating up the extruder. As you see that the extruder temperature is going. We're going to get to 230. The hotbed's currently at 100 degrees Celsius and everything is leveled. Now we do have the enclosure open just for testing purposes. Makes it a little more easier for us to see what's going to happen. Again, what we're looking for is the first layer to stick as best as possible. Before, half the layer over here wasn't sticking, but this one was going down. So we re-leveled all four corners of the bed, try to get it completely leveled and back up and running and printing for Andrew. Andrew picked up this 3D printer off of me a while ago. Love this. I actually miss this 3D printer. It's amazing. It did a lot of different 3D printing jobs on this, made by Maker Farm. And then I built this enclosure with plexiglass and 3D printed brackets here to hold in the plexiglass. And some 3D hinges, so that is pretty cool. Alright, we're almost there. Looks like we're at 97,201. So it's going. Again, standard business card. We measured the hot end by just putting it in. So that is going to be what we're using to measure the hot end to the bed with a standard size business card. Alright, so it looks like everything has heated up. So now, let's see, we already set the auto home. Moment of truth. See if it's going to print that nice first layer. Alright you guys, so we leveled the bed and come to a conclusion. We had a couple more issues with the 3D printer. Bed is completely level now, but I finally got to see that skip that Andrew was talking about with the studded rod. Also with that, Andrew is going to have some homework of replacing this threaded rod and also cleaning out the buildup of the filament inside the extruder. Just over time, you know, it does build up from little pieces breaking off. So if you guys do want to see that process, make sure to stay tuned for Andrew's channel. An actual card will be linked in the video. And
on Do Something Every Day too, we'll be sure to break this thing all the way apart and clean it all out for you.
yes, so definitely we will have that up and going. So make sure you guys go over to his channel and check it out. He has a bunch of videos doing some 3D printing and stuff like that. So we definitely want to get this back up and running and get him back on the road with this. Until then, this was Jay with Review It and
Andrew from Do Something Every Day too.
And we'll see you guys on the next video.